Buying a home in 2025 can be as easy as one, two, three.
4, 5.
Yeah, buying a home can feel like a roller coaster ride, especially the way everything's going on right now with the interest rates, tariffs, possible recession. But but with the right team, with us,
Which is the
yeah,
Garza team.
yes, it can be as easy as one, two, three.
4, 5.
Okay, let's break it down so you can see what the next steps are.
Pretty much one of the most important ones is get pre-approved. That's always your main one to go.
Yeah, one of the things that usually happens is that getting pre-approved first is best, best, best practice.
Bet.
And I know we've repeated ourselves numerous times, but it seems that every single time people want to see homes, they get super excited. They want to run out the door, look at the home, and
And they don't know how much the budget is,
yes,
or they don't know what their payment is, which is the main thing.
yes, and one of the things is that the monthly payment might be it's out of their price range or out of what they feel comfortable with.
And then something that we tell them is like, you can always qualify for this amount, but doesn't mean you, well, let's say this amount, but you don't have to go this amount. Because if you're comfortable with your monthly payment at this amount, then we'll definitely go there.
Yeah, so a best practice is two. Step one is to know your budget. Like Rosa was saying, that you can qualify for $1 trillion, but do you feel comfortable with the monthly payment of $1 trillion?
Exactly. So the main thing is, for example, your power move number one. You showing your sellers that you're not looking. You're ready to move forward.
Yes. One of the things is that when you walk into the door, you know what more or less a monthly payment is going to be because your loan officers already talked to you about that. The second, and also, when you find something that you want to buy, you can submit an offer,
Like
and
offer, and you're
yes,
ready to go.
yes, that, and instead of, it's pretty much like when you're running track or in the meet. Or when so of course, what do? You do the stretching, you do the training, you do everything beforehand, you prepare to get everything ready, and then they shoot the gun,
And you
and,
run.
and you're ready to go because it's big because you've already done the pre-qualification.
Exactly. You've been working on your heavy work, on your
Yes.
heavy lift work.
So, and then another thing that's usually happens along the way is not knowing what you're looking into, defining your dreams and what is important for you.
Exactly. So what are we gonna be looking at? Like what's important for you? Like once we have the pre-approval set and we know how much home we can afford, like you said, our next step is how much, I mean, what are we looking into? Like you want a big kitchen, you want an office.
Yes,
Mhm.
best practice is to try to see, okay, do the plus and minuses or the must haves. What's very important to you? Bedroom count, single story instead of two-story.
Very
Maybe a
important.
yes, maybe a home, a two-story home with a primary bedroom downstairs, or maybe a two-story home with two-bedroom downstairs because of any special circumstances that happens on there. So best practice, if you don't write it down, it doesn't exist.
Exactly.
So you have to write it down, write it down, write it down, and still write it down in the same pad, hopefully. You're not so you're not looking around everywhere and thinking, okay, I wanted a 20-bedroom home, and you don't find it anywhere. Like I said, just write it down so you can have it in hand. Probably what you could probably do is have a pad you could carry with you, either in your purse or your back pocket, of every single little item that's important to you.
And keep in mind, it's not set on stone because you might say, "Oh, I don't want this, or I don't want this other option." And let's say, for example, I don't know, you don't want your office in the front, you want your office in the second story, right? Not in the in the on the primary story. And but hey, you're gonna end up with an office in the second story. So it's just be also flexible with yourself.
I did have a situation where someone was looking into a home. She was ready to submit an offer. It pretty much had everything that she thought that she wanted, but the fireplace was very important for her.
Yes.
So this home didn't have the fireplace. Everything else was pretty good. And then, as we're on the verge of writing the offer, she was already pre-qualified. One of the things is that she realized that she was looking through the pictures and she realized it doesn't have a fireplace. So,
However, everything, all the little boxes from the home checked,
yes,
except
and
the
that
fireplace.
yes, and that one was a big plus that she had. So that was her must have. There's
Mhm.
even some certain situations where certain homeowners, when they define their criteria, either a china cabinet or a pool table, or there's some kind of cabinet that was real important. I don't even know. It had a special name. It was from Europe. So she was in the military, and it was very defined, and she needed a accommodate this. Oh, it was some kind of chest. I forgot exactly what it was. What it was, but one of the things that was very important for her, and that needed to work around the
Yes.
home instead of the other way around. So, but she had a defined criteria that was very important for
She
her.
had a need, not just a want. She had a need for that, which is perfect to have. You have your needs and your wants, but then you have to be flexible, not so much with your needs, but with your wants, what you
Yeah.
can be flexible with. Hmm.
Also, please want more information on the benefits of home ownership. Don't forget to subscribe. Another thing is that when you're touring homes, tour smart, not harder.
Exactly. So it's pretty much like we're saying, you already know your wants and your needs. Then now we're going to be looking at the homes. Don't just go by, oh, it looks pretty in the pictures. Let's go see it. Make sure the homes that we're sending you or that your agent is sending you, make sure those homes are working for you.
Filter the homes.
Yes.
Filter, filter, filter. Because one of the things is the benefit that we have now is you can do search through your cell phone, computer, and even depending how your TV is connected. But you can filter out the homes that are not going to work for you. So there's certain times that someone wants to see 15, 20, 80, 90, 100 homes. And so the criteria is not defined.
No,
So
and then you start getting all the homes mixed up.
yes. So one of the things that I did have situation, they were coming in from out of the city, and so we did watch quite, we did see quite a few homes, and unfortunately, one of the things is that I would ask them, "Does this work?" It's pretty much the ones that were important, I would store them for later reference, and the ones that they didn't like and completely eliminated, I just pushed them to the side. So one of the things that happened is that as we were reviewing the homes, there's three, maybe four homes that they're interested in, but they were mixing up some of the homes.
Which
So
is easily happen.
it can easily happen. Luckily, Rosa and I have the experience that there are certain things that we remember about the home. And with this one,
And we take notes.
yes, and we take notes. So with this one, the backyard didn't work at all. It was a 1.5 story. The backyard didn't work at all. They just told me to find it completely that it didn't work. So I just eliminated it. And unfortunately, they mixed it up with something else that they like. Unfortunately, it's not writing it down and not filtering some of the homes on there. So best practice, I know you want to see 80, 90, 150, 15, 20, but one of the things is best practice is to see 5 homes and then slowly start eliminating them because you were already eliminating them through the internet.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. Because the main point is, of course, to save you time, right? So you can be able to say, okay, BT, instead of choosing from 10 homes, now you can choose between three. And which brings us to the next step. It's like making a good and strong offer because that's going to be very important.
the
Mhm.
benefit that you have is that when you submit an offer, ask your agent to do a detailed CMA. Regular CMAs just give you numbers on there that don't have a special meaning or anything. Just make sure they're filtered out, and you can see what the comparables are as far as the kind of loan that
Mhm.
was the home closed with. Not homes that are listed, but or homes that are pending, but the homes that have closed, because that's an open book test right there that you have. So just make sure that you have what the home, what kind of loan it was, how many days on the market, what was the offer price or close price, any incentives or closing costs that were and done. Actually, incentives. I visited a builder and they used incentives over there. So incentives is
Like closing
yes.
costs or
No, a seller's
home
concession. Yeah,
warranty.
it's technically a seller's concession. So one of the things is that what seller's concessions are and the closing date. Best practice, especially the way the homes are sitting on the market right now, average right now is 90 days. So depending on
Yeah.
the area, there's certain beautiful homes that sell pretty fast, but other ones sit a little bit longer. But best practice is ask your agent to do it for 4 months. The only reason we say that because if there's a fifth, 6 month that stays on there, we don't want to have something that falls off, and then the it doesn't compare it to
And the market is always changing.
yeah.
The market
So
is
that's
always
as of right now.
changing. Yes, as of right now, it's 3 to 4 months. And then, because you don't want to go too far, you don't want to just stay within a month or two, you still want to have a little bit of options to
Yes.
see, okay, this is what they've been pretty much selling for. So this is, you can go confident and strong with your offer.
It also focus
and told.
yeah, also focus on the days of the market because if the
Yeah.
home has been sitting on the market for 6 days, 20, 30, $100,000 offer is gonna be ignored.
Yeah. They either ignore us or they say, next.
Yes.
And there goes your home.
Yes. And then, which also brings us back, close with confidence. Turn in every single paperwork to the lender.
Yes.
Time is of the essence. It's very, very important to turn in bank statements, pay stubs, W 2s. Don't make any cash deposits.
Yes, and also, yeah, cash deposit is very important because that can delay your closing. Because
They need to,
everything that you have in and out, sorry,
yes,
your lender needs to know about it.
yes. Everything that goes into your bank account needs to be sourced. And then if it's just cash, how are you going to source the cash?
Yes, and everything that comes out too, because it has like a specific formula that they use, the lenders, right? That we need to make sure just pretty much everything that you put into your account, out of your account, your lender knows about it. So that's the
Yes,
main thing.
and don't quit your job. I did have a situation where someone wasn't given the day off, so they just called in sick. But he was telling
Oh
everyone
my
in the
goodness.
world that
Mhm.
he was closing that particular day. So there's a verification of employment that was done at the title at
Yeah.
closing, as he was sitting down signing up the paperwork, and no verification of
Oh,
employment. That employer was a jerk.
that was mean.
Yeah, that was just a complete
Yes.
jerk.
Yeah.
And then to top it all off, he was moving over here from Memphis to San Antonio, sacrificed everything. Uh,
I don't know.
yeah, so it was.
Self sacrifices. Which brings us to the same thing. If you're single, don't get married. If you're
Oh,
married,
we see that
don't
part.
get single. Why? Because that also is gonna affect your loan eligibility.
Oh yes, Rosa had a situation where someone got married during the
Yeah.
process, and
Which is, I mean, it's nice.
hey, bless.
Congratulations. However, wait after you close in your home.
Yes, and unfortunately, delayed the process an
Yeah.
entire year.
Still close in your home and their home, but
A year
delayed
later,
a little bit. But they close in their home.
it's true.
So just like you have a paperwork and deadlines with the lender, you also have paperwork and deadlines with the title company. The title company will also say, hey guys, we need this information from you, or we need this documents from you. Please provide everything ASAP to the title company because they're going to be the ones working with the title from your home.
Yes. Let us know if you have any questions, and if you found value in this home. Oh, excuse me, in this home.
This home,
Oh yes,
we're
yeah,
ready.
yeah. We're ready to show you a home, but yes. But if you found value in this video, and you have friends, family, or your next door neighbor, second cousin that ask one of these two questions, I've always wondered what my home is worth, or I've always wanted to qualify for a home, but I don't know where to start. Give them our name. Give them Rosa's name. Give them my name. Throw our name into the business card. Don't throw away our business card. Throw our name into the cowboy hat so we can give them the same informational service that we provided you.
Yes.
Deal? Also, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And as always, are you ready to make a move?
Yeah. Send us a DM. He gave me a card.